Dear programming bro, I see you, I hear you, and I love you. So we're back, okay? We're back. Today I'm going to do arrays and potentially objects, okay? It's just they're closely related. So I'm just gonna try to do both. Yeah. So let's just get to reading. So as I've said, like I suck at reading. So by doing this, I am also learning how to read, which is actually good if you think about it. So yeah, I think we should just get into it. So arrays, one of the most common ways to declare an array. Oh, and by the way, I've like done arrays. Obviously, I know a little bit about arrays. Okay, so yeah, I'm not actually a newbie. Yes, okay. The most common way to declare an array is using bracket notation. Okay, string, number, etc. Okay, then there's a function train jd nights. Okay, this is an array of strings. Okay, so we're looping over the array of strings, and then we'll console log each element in the string. Okay, like this. Okay, assignment supporter need to calculate the performance score for their support agents. Each agent receive customer ratings and the support interaction. Complete the average score function. It takes in an array of customer ratings numbers as input and returns the average score. Okay. So here, as you can see, I am in guest mode. This means like they are requiring me to pay to be able to use this text editor and whatever. I can type anything here. So what I did is that I just copied this method and then I went to VS Code and wrote my own test case. But this was written by ChatGPT, not by Copilot. Yeah, here in the editor. But from now on, I'm gonna write my own test case. So like when they ask the problem here, when they give me an assignment, I'm just gonna go to my Visual Studio and write the code. So yeah, let's just start here. I'm just trying to find the average rating. So what did they say? Didn't they give me? Yeah, if the array is empty, return 0. Okay, so if ratings dot length equals to 0, then we'll return what? We'll return 0. If not, to do is that we'll do this, and then we'll do ratings. Let's use the reduce function. It takes an array, which is the accumulator, I think, and then let's just say rating, and then accumulator plus rating. I want to sum them, rating, and then initially it will be 0. Okay, so like this is just the reduce function. This is the accumulator. This is like each element in the ratings array of numbers. So we're just gonna be adding into the accumulator each element. So after that, we can just return. We can just return sum divided by ratings dot length. And I think we saved our code controllers. And then let's just go run our test case. We're getting an error. Okay, I don't know why we're getting an error. Why are we getting an error? Ratings that reduce. Bim, bim, boom. Okay. Yeah, fixing error is part of the job. Index.ts. We don't even have return new tiers diagnostic. Unable to compile typescript. Cannot find the name. Cannot find the name what? Cannot find the name S. Oh. Yeah, this is in returns a number, right? Let's see how this is being used It's gonna be a long video. Yeah, average score, return the number. Okay, let's just do city average and then node. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, I'm writing the test case, right? Now I decided to run. What? I did not even change anything. Okay, all tests passed. Let's see. This one passed. This one passed. So all the tests passed. I don't know what was going on. Why we were getting an error initially. I didn't change anything, did I? I just like did this, but this was inferred obviously. But let's just move on. Okay, so they said like I can continue to go through the course even without paying. So we just do that and then go on the other side and write the code. TypeScript, type parameters. TypeScript offers an alternative way to declare arrays using type parameter syntax. Oh, this looks like generics. Okay, which for now, just know that it's basically the same as the normal syntax version. These declarations are the same. These declarations are the same. Let's say assign, let's say, 7 colors. Okay, taking a name and colors array void, and then taking a name and an array of strings. Okay. This is just another syntax for declaring arrays. Okay, we see, and that's okay. This T will be the type. Okay, we get it. You can use either the syntax when declaring variable. You can either use either syntax when declaring a variable. So you're declaring in array colors of strings. You can do it like this, or you can do it like that. Const. Yeah, I think I prefer this one. Okay, later we'll talk about generics. Yeah, that's what I said. This looks like generics because I'd done like a little bit of generics. So later we'll talk about generics. It will be a bit more to make a bit more sense why you might use array over and the answer is mostly because to feel consistent over other generic types. Okay. In the common sense, I prefer me too. I prefer this. Unless I'm like doing generics, then I would use this. It looks like an array, square brackets, but it's a bit faster to type. Yeah, this is like a faster to type. Okay, I think we're done here because we cannot answer here because we're not paid. We're just gonna move on. Okay. Heterogeneous. Okay, I remember heterogeneous in linear algebra. I've taken a class about linear algebra and matrices. Okay, so like I've heard about this. I think it was done by Gauss or something like that. But I've heard of heterogeneous matrices or something like that. Okay, let's see. If you can do it in JavaScript, you can model it in TypeScript. It might not always be pretty, but in this case, it is. In languages like Go, damn, this guy who's writing this course loves Go. He's been mentioning Go for like forever. I'm gonna try Go in December. Now it's July. After doing all the projects I said I'm gonna do in TypeScript, we're moving on to Golang. Okay. In languages like Go, you can't have an array that contains different types, at least not without using something a bit more complex like a struct or an interface. But in TypeScript, we can just union types. Okay. So in JavaScript, you can just do it like this without union types and wara. It just works. TypeScript infers. Okay, yeah. If you do it like this in TypeScript, then the array will infer the type of this not only to a number or string, to just infer to a union of string, number, like this, and this is an array of strings and numbers. Okay, function describes style string number. Okay, returning a string. This will just take in either a string or a number, not an array. Okay, console log wield, then style lightsaber.map describe. Okay, this is really just the function map, which just goes over each element. in our array. So we're going over each element in our lightsaber styles, and then taking each element and then passing it into the describe method, and then this will be printed out. Okay, your assignment: complete the interpolate comment function. It accepts 3 parameters, okay, an ID, a number string, a comments of array strings and numbers. It updates the comments array. Okay, it updates the comments array, replacing the first instance of ID with the given ID, rather than returning a new array. Interpolate comment takes in an ID, a comment, and then an array strings and number. It updates the comments array, replacing the first instance of ID with the given comment. The function should mutate the comments array directly rather than returning a new array. Okay. Okay, so like, because I can't type, we just in this function we just, I guess, look for the ID in the comments. I don't know if I should write code for this, because we just look for the ID and then change and mutate the array, that ID with a comment. I don't know if I should write the code. Maybe I should, or maybe I should not. Man, I should just pay, because this is gonna be a job now. I'm gonna write test cases. A lot. Okay, let me just write it. It's details 2.ts, and then what we're gonna do is that we're just gonna copy the code that's being exported, paste it there, and then we're gonna have, maybe I shouldn't name them utils. Okay, main test 2. Let's just do it like that, man. It works. Main test 2.ts. They're gonna do, like, to save time, I'm gonna ask GPT to write the test case for us. Okay, interpolate comment, yeah, from utils to the, so that, but not from utils, from utils to, yeah. Wow, we're still getting errors. Can I find name described unit install? You see, some methods are going to be coming from the unit test, which we do not even have. So, like, I can just ask Copilot to write test case for the thing. Just, yeah, should I do it, guys? I don't even know if I should do it. It's gonna take time. I know how to solve this. Let me just look at one test case and see case and ID comment, and then there's this. So okay, this is an ID for this one, I guess. Okay, so expected someone discount code, refresh token is missing. Okay. Oh, so I see now what we're doing. We're coming here where there's a number, and then replace this number with the comment. Not not the, what I was saying, thinking earlier. Okay, I see now. Okay, yeah, we just go there and then mute it. We can just find the index using, I think there's a find method. Array.find index of, and then index of ID, and then a day we're just gonna mutate with. Okay, let me just ask Copilot this one time to just insert Copilot, and then the errors disappeared. Copilot got some superpowers. This is me like asking it to write the test cases for the first util. So write test case for utils two are in this one file, and I will test my code using it. Okay, Copilot will write the test for us. I don't want to write the test cases myself, man. It will be tedious. Be fast, Copilot, be fast. Okay, we don't have time. We don't have all day. Yo. Don't fix utils 2. I'll fix utils 2. There's no typo here. Interpolate comment. No, there's no typo here, man. Yo. See much what I did with main test, okay? Yo, ChatGPT is already writing. Look, this is what I'm talking that you can just do index of ID, and if that ID is not -1, yo, ChatGPT, don't write the code for me, man. Write the test case. I don't need the code, man. Ish. You see, like ChatGPT did the very same thing I was talking about. But now it wrote the code. No, delete this file. Okay, I think it was done. Let's see with the test case. Interpolate comment. Don't try the code. Like I've already seen the code, man. It was the very same code I was talking about. So let's move on. ChatGPT just too forward this one. So let's move on. Like I knew what to do there. Rest parameters. Okay, I've seen this. I've seen this. Let's see. Rest parameters. Rest parameters allow an indefinite number of final arguments and brings them into the function body as an array. They're denoted by 3 dots, yes, before the parameter name. Okay, function get party, which takes in the party name. Okay, does that mean there could be many arrays or okay, let's see. Message get party, then yeah. Okay, so we're just passing this like as an array of Yo, I've seen them in JavaScript, so like now they're just looking a bit different, but I see what's going on. Okay, in the post message, then to be first, it consists of party name, the fellowship consists of then the rest of the thing. Okay, don't confuse rest parameter with the similar but different spread syntax. Maybe I'm confusing them with the spread syntax. No, I'm not confusing them with the spread syntax. No, I'm not. We've used rest parameters before. We have used rest parameters before without even realizing. Console log accepts rest parameters. Assignment. Okay, run the TS code. You will now have to go back to ChatGPT again, and the ChatGPT is just gonna hallucinate. Okay, for this I want to try right to the code. Like if it's the last one, the second last. Okay, run the code as is to see the TSC error. Take a look at the main.tsc. Notice that sometimes it's called with different numbers of labels. Let's say describe and then text in a function, run cases. Let's see something that makes sense. That's it. Okay, this thing that's a method that describe and we don't even have that. It I said but okay, because labels expecting this, levels expecting this. Okay, yeah, so this will be a method that just concatenate labels with whatever is here. Yeah. I see the type of code. The type of code I'm writing would be very, very similar to this. This thing of not paying is a problem. Okay, fix the format. The format label function signature to accept a variable number of labels using the rest parameters. Yeah, then we'll just go ahead and just do it's accepting any number. So yeah, we just do put 3 dots here and then complete the format function. So it should return the string no label if there are no labels. Okay, if like the array is empty, then it will return no labels, and then returns the string label, and then the rest the labels. If there are only one label, then if there's only one label, where label is the first label, then we'll return this, then returning the string. If there are multiple labels, then we'll return something like this. Yeah, we'll do it like this. Adventures to join, we'll join them. This is just convert these things into like a string, but like they already just passed the strings. So okay, I think I should write this one. This is interesting. I think I should write this one. If there's only one label, it should return this, but without I think we just need another condition here, because if we just use the same code like doing it like this one, it would have like a semicolon at the end. So we'd have condition for no labels and empty array. If it just says 1, we'd use this one, and for 2 or more, we'd use this one. No, it wouldn't have. Well, let's see. I want to write code, just that I'm using Copilot, man. You know how it goes. You know. You know how it goes. I hope it doesn't hallucinate this time. Let me just delete this and put that. Please, Copilot, please give me the right word. Just give this and say, write the test case. I'll write the code. I'm not asking for much, guys. Am I asking Copilot for much? Like this. Okay. Maybe we should just start a new chat. Okay, we're gonna start afresh with Copilot. Fix this test case and I will write the code in utils to the TS. Don't touch this function. Okay, let me just, while it's generating, be writing the code. We'll say, no, it's gonna like show me, it's gonna tell me what to do, because code. Okay, do I need to like, okay, we're gonna keep, this goes away. I want the test case to be just this single function. To be just this single file, not function. Yeah, it wouldn't understand that. The test case should live in this one file. Yeah. So after this, we really go and switch off Copilot and write the code. This is gonna take time. It's gonna take time. Oh my god. And like this moment of waiting for Copilot to generate the code. Yeah. You contain all the same cases. I trust you, Copilot. Okay, format labels to utils 2. There's a function being exported there. Why is it kill utils 2 as no? What's the function called? It's supposed to be called format labels. Utils 2. It's untils 2, whatever. And there are more errors again. Yo, come on, man. Despite I use must either have a triple type. Oh man. This is gonna take time, man. Maybe I shouldn't write the code because I know what to do, man. Okay. Copilot is not writing any code. It's stuck. Okay, like I'll just explain the code, guys. Okay, so here, like this thing of Copilot won't work. I know what to do. We'll have the first condition to check if the array is empty, and then we'll press no label. If the array is only one item, we'll do it like this, and else we just write it like this. Yeah, for like more, two or more. Yeah, let's move on. Evolving any. When you create a new empty array, TypeScript infers it to, okay, that inventory. This will be inferred to that. Okay, if you then push a type into it, TypeScript will infer the array as that type. Yeah, if you push it in a number, it will be inferred to a number. So now you can no longer push strings. When you push strings, okay, it will be inferred as a union type. Wait, is that you're actually still allowed to push other types into the array. It just keeps updating the underlying type. Okay, I would have like, okay, I was thinking like maybe it wouldn't infer. We just like say we've already inferred it as a number, so now we can just, but if like you declare it as maybe like an array that is already like filled in with numbers and string, it can it can fill it can infer it as a union. But if you just do this, like I would have wanted it to just say, I know you can no longer push strings, but okay, just like JavaScript, you can still push strings and then it will just infer it as a union. Okay, this is so fascinating because if we had explicitly typed the array as number, we would have gotten an error when trying to push a string into it. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like if you like if it infers it as a number this one time, you should just keep it as a number. It shouldn't try to infer it again and again and again. Just because at first it was an empty array, does that mean, like, come on, man? I think this, no, I don't like this. Okay, then this push rob error. If we did it like this, it would give us it's not assignable to the parameter of type number. Okay, the evolving any is a special type inference feature. It is not very useful if you're trying to restrict what can be pushed into the array within the initial scope, but it is useful outside the scope. Let me show you what I mean. Let's say I make the function like this. Okay, function get config config is an array which should be inferred to any. Then we push a string. We can still push a number. It should just be inferred as a unit type, and then we return that array. Okay, within get config, the array feels like any. I can just keep in edited stuff. However, when I use get config, I can no longer push in a boolean argument of type boolean standard up. Okay, it's not assignable to that. Okay, now I get an error. The evolving any stops evolving when it is passed around. Okay, that's nice. That's at least nice that we can no longer continue just pushing in other types. Okay, assignment supported here. We're collecting data about customer interaction as a performance metric. Complete the collect support data function. It takes in an ID, number, and resolved boolean and returns a static array. Okay, index O support session started string. What? Oh, index 1 the ID number, index 2 result boolean. Start with an empty array and push in value before returning it. So however, the inferred return type of the collection function. Okay, however, the inferred return type of the collect support data function when you are done. However. Okay, I was like reading it as however. The inferred type of the return of the function. Okay, you'd see. I think you can do this, and then you will see a union type of like a string number boolean. It will be an array of string number boolean. So I cannot do anything. Yeah, and ChatGPT is really just an idiot. So okay, maybe I can fix the code myself. Pass. The best way to fix code. It's the wrong code. Now my code is free of errors. I'm kidding. I think it will end. I just finished the arrays, and now we're coming to object. I think I will end here today on arrays, but I would have loved to been doing 2 chapters a day, but I think I'll finish. How many days? 1, 2, 3, 4. Nah. Maybe I'll do it without recording and just read through, and then yeah. So thanks for watching. From me to you, we'll meet. No, from me to you, thank you. We'll meet on the next video or whatever. This wasn't really interesting because I wasn't coding, but you saw that I'll have to prepare first before, because I can move through chapters. I can just write the tests before recording, and then I'll do that with objects. I'll write the test cases first without recording, and when I record, I have my test cases, and then I'll just implement the methods that would work. So bye bye.